been such a long day. Time to go to bed. I had such a good night's sleep. Okay, I'm gonna go swim in my swimming pool. No, it's somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. Looks like some skeletons were messing around here last night. I guess I'll feed these to my dog. Where'd it go? It's empty. Dry as a bone. Bone. Oh, look, a lever. Magic. Okay, stop recording. Hello and welcome to another YouTube video. In this video, we are going to be building a automatic pool. With just a flick of a lever, you have a pool coming out of the ground. It's like you're some pool summoner. You're like a water god or something. I, for one, am gonna go start looking at it and showing you what it looks like. Onto the showcase. Okay, so here is the pool. It is really compact, as you can see. It just looks like grass currently with a whole bunch of cobblestone outlining it, but under these cobblestone slabs is actually water, and you can tintly see some glazed terracotta under there, which is an immovable block. Maybe that'll give you an idea of how I built this, but that is the build, literally. Like the shortest showcase I have ever made, like ever. Even shorter than like the elevator one, which I made last. It was like really, really short. But yeah, and then under here, yep, there's the water going off. But anyway, under here you will find some glazed terracotta, like I mentioned. And I just ruined the redstone because water destroys redstone and stuff. But then when I go down enough, you see some honey and that stuff. So yeah, I am going to rebuild my redstone because I want my build to be functional and stuff. So I am going to rebuild this quick because why not? And then we'll get on to building it. Okay. For this build, you're going to be needing a 6x6x4 space. That is the needed size of the build. And I just decorated mine for video reasons. Okay, and the stuff you're going to need for this build are redstone repeater, sticky piston, slime block, honey block, any glazed terracotta. I am going to be using cyan. A block of choice, I am using lapis lazuli because it goes well with water. A lever, and then water bucket and slab of choice. Okay, let's get to building this. So the first thing I'm going to do is break my little signs here that I have, and then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your redstone dust and you're going to go 3 blocks in, and then on the 4th block you're going to place some redstone and place a whole line of redstone going downward, not this way to your left, downward. So if this is your left and this is your right and that's the top and this is the bottom, you want to make it go from top to bottom. After that, you take your sticky piston and you go facing up, and then you skip a block, facing up, skip a block, facing up. Then you go on the other side, and where this gold block is, as you can see in between this little gap right here, you want to go this way, and you want to place it right here so that there is a gap right here in this corner right here. Then you do the same thing on the other side. You go gap, sticky piston facing up, gap, sticky piston facing up, and that is the first step. The second step you're going to want to do is take your glazed terracotta of any sort and place it on the edges right here, like so, all the way around the edges. This is going to take a little bit, so I will fast forward. Okay, so there we go. I have it all the way around the edges. It looks pretty nice. Then after that, you're going to want to take your redstone and make a line. So find where you want your lever to be and then mine upwards. Like so. So I am up above the ground, and what I am going to do here is I am going to not put my lever right there. I'm going to put it right here so that it's just closer to the pool. And then I just go like this, place a redstone line down, connect it, and then actually dig 2 blocks in so that you can replace this terracotta here. So I will have to go up 1 more block. So that means the block above this is going to be my power blocks. That's where my lever is going to go. And as you can see, since it's there, I guess, whenever I flick it, since the redstone is the block below it and this block is being powered, the redstone gets powered. So we want to keep that off while we are building this and then connect it. Then you can replace this and it'll be all fine and stuff. Nothing will get ruined. And then just cover this up right here. And then after that, you can click this. And as you can see, the redstone line will be activated. So let's turn that off. After this, get your redstone dust out again, and then put a line of redstone going into each piston. That is a very essential part of this build, because if you flick the lever and nothing happened, that wouldn't be very impressive and you couldn't show your friends your automatic pool. So you connect the redstone lines, and then when you activate the lever, they should go up. After this, you take your slime block, go to the top left corner where the piston is, in this corner right here, or it could be in this corner. It just has to be in a corner. I prefer facing this way because, well, I just prefer it because it makes things easier for me, because then I just always do it over here. Yeah. So then you place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on the right of that, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you keep doing that, except on this side, you switch off with honey blocks. And then on this side, you switch off with slime blocks. So the slime block is always diagonally away from the honey block. The slime block is diagonally away from another slime block. And you keep doing this until you are finished and have filled up the entire building space. And when you're done, you should have a sort of Y shape with your slime blocks and a sort of Y shape with your honey blocks. After that, you take your block of choice and you just fill the section in. After said filling in blocks, you break the outline of your build until you can see the glazed terracotta on the ground, like so. After this, you could replace the corners. I'm going to do it for decoration because why not? It looks nice, right? Then after this, you take your water bucket and place it on all of these glazed terracotta blocks. When you're done, your pool should be nice and steady and you could swim in it, but the impressive part is making it a bit hidden. So you take your slab of choice and you will place it over the edges, over the glazed terracotta blocks, so that when we flick our lever here, when this comes up because of the pistons and the honey blocks and stuff, you won't be able to see your water hiding out. Now, another thing you could do when building this is, I'll show you in a second because I'm currently still doing this. when I'm done with the edges. Okay, there. So when something that kind of annoys me is that when I turn my lever off, I always have just these gaps with all these dirt blocks here, and then you have to replace these blocks, and that kind of gives it away. So a way that I do things sometimes is I get a stair, choose a stair of my choice. I'm going to do quartz this time, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to get rid of that lever that I placed, and I'm going to do this and place it over all the glazed terracotta blocks. Okay, and when you are done, you will see that the stairs make it look pretty nice. When you look up, you see like this tiny white line and stuff, and it looks pretty nice. And then when you flick the lever, it goes up and stuff like that. But if I broke one of these slabs, you can see it's waterlogged, so it will still work if I do this. So I'll replace that slab quick. And when I flick this lever, as you can see, the water comes out, takes a second. My world's a bit laggy. So yeah, it takes a second to get out with the stairs. Usually not because of my lag. It took a second. But yeah, so it still works with the stairs. Pretty nice. You could do it with slabs or any other water log block. But yeah, that was the build. It's pretty fancy. I like it. And I think that you should use it in your mansions and just like bases or stuff, or just like anything that requires like a hidden pool that you just want to flick a lever and then have a pool come up. You could have this be like a dance floor, and then after the party you could just flick the lever and be in your pool. So yeah, that was this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Now let's go and end this. Okay, so that was the video, how to build an automatic pool in Minecraft 1.17. And you might have noticed I didn't use the redstone repeater, and that is because, well, I didn't need the redstone repeater in that moment because I was building a 6x6 build. See, this is well, you can make it as big as you want, so that's why I didn't use the repeaters, because I didn't really need it, because the block radius is 16, and I had, I think, like 12 pieces of redstone. So if you were to make a bigger build, then use the repeater. But anyway, just to wrap this up, if you were building a bigger build, use the repeater in some places, and still use the 6x6. I mean the 2x3 slime block in honey block position, because if you noticed, I used the 2x3 slime block position, and then diagonalized it. You'd still do that even if it was like 100 by 100. You'd still have to do that. So yeah, but those are just a couple tips if you're going to be building a bigger build and stuff like that. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, and like this video. And make sure you watch my other videos. I'm going to put it at the end here somewhere. It's going to appear somewhat near the end. And see ya.